In this particular tutorial, I'll show you how to install the Forticlient application on CentOS, RHEL or Rocky Linux. For the demonstration purpose, I'll be using Rocky Linux 9 and there are two methods available. One is to add the repository and then fetch the file, install the Forticlient. The method 2 is the direct download of RPM and then the manual installation of Forticlient, which I am not going to cover because it is a straightforward procedure. You can use the link here in the article to download the RPM and then install it manually. This particular link will fetch the latest Forticlient version. We will be covering the method 1 on Rocky Linux, and the steps are similar for CentOS and RHEL as well. First command that we would need would be the yum config manager, and make sure you have the yum util installed. Let's try to do that first. This is the Rocky Linux machine. Let me try to open the command prompt. So this is the terminal. This is Rocky Linux 9.4 Blue ONYX. You can check out the kernel version here as well. Linux 5.140-427.40.1 EL9. I do not have the yum util available here, so I'll try to install the yum util first using the command yum install yum util. After that, I'll add the repository from where I'll fetch the Forticlient RPM. I have shared the documentation link in the description below. Once you have added the repository, you can run the command yum install Forticlient. After the installation, you can check out the desktop. For the available application, search the Forticlient and you will see the Forticlient application here. And you can directly launch the Forticlient from the application list, or you can try the terminal to launch the Forticlient application. First of all, I'll show you the Forticlient version. And the Forticlient version is the latest one, 7401636. Let me try to show you the status of the Forticlient service. So you can check the status of the Forticlient service using the command systemctl status Forticlient service. State is active here, and in case you have any issues with the services, you will see the error messages here, like how you can see on my screen. To manage the Forticlient using the terminal, you can type in the command Forticlient and hit enter. You will see the possibilities available. First, I'll show you how to check the Forticlient version using the terminal commands. So you can use the command Forticlient version to get the version information and the modules available with the Forticlient, for example, the antivirus, vulnerability, signature information. To launch the Forticlient application, you can use the command Forticlient GUI. And you can see on my screen, I have the Forticlient application available. And I can create the profile here in the remote access section. From the terminal, you can manage the profile and the VPN settings. For example, to create a new VPN profile, you can use the command Forticlient VPN edit, and you can name the profile here. In my case, it is going to be test. Once you are done with the creation of the Forticlient profile, you can use the command connect, and then you can enter the profile name here to initiate the connection. In the same way, you can use the command disconnect to disconnect the connection. You can use the other available information. For example, you can use the option list to list down all the profiles available. You can use the option status to check the status of the connection. That's all in this video. In the next video, I'll show you how to use the Forticlient application to connect to the gateway. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. See you in the next video.